Shit. I know a friend. I have a friend who, yeah. I talked to a friend who did it.
Almost everything that people have experienced is in a book somewhere.
This is true. Why is my discard so far up on my screen and now I can't grab it to get it to minimize it?
Maybe it doesn't want to be minimized.
Well, it has to be because I don't need it and I don't have enough space for all my stuff.
Well, Discord didn't ask to be put on your computer. It was forced. Now it's just doing what it's trying to do.
Uh-huh.
And here comes the master trying to tell it what to do.
Oh.
Even though it probably didn't want to be here in the first place.
I just minimized it.
Did you finish building your computer?
Yeah, I did. I'm on it right now.
Did you go with the AMD or Intel?
It's an AMD.
Ugh. Everybody I know is going AMD.
It seems to be the common thing now that it's just as good.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always used Intel, so I'm kind of biased. It's never failed me.
Okay, well, I just had dinner delivered, so I'm gonna be muted for a little while.
Capiche. Yo.
Alright, you up, Randy?
Hi! Oh, I need to turn you up. Amber was grabbing dinner, I think.
Ah,
Okay, that's good.
I'm just getting everything set up. Yay, Christmas crowds. Isn't it fun?
I mean, the fact that there's a Christmas crowd is actually kind of surprising.
No, just everybody's wearing masks and grumping at each other if you get too close, and
Oh, well, at least they're wearing masks. That's good.
doing curbside pickup whenever possible, so the employees are grumpy.
Yeah, there is no force in the world that can stop capitalism.
Oh yeah.
We
Or
must
the
continue.
holidays. The news was practically begging people to cancel Thanksgiving, and it's like, nope, doing it.
Oh, I would have been upset.
Oh yeah.
Thanksgiving's because I get Thanksgiving off.
I was outraged they canceled Easter way back when.
Yeah.
After 9 months of this, people have had enough. All right. Okay, it's over. Quit messing with us.
Yeah, it's mainly for the paid days I get. Like when other companies decide that they're going to be closed down for the holidays, that means I get those days off, but I still get paid for them.
Yeah. Yep.
So if
I have those paid day off too.
When all of those days start getting canceled on me, it's like I'm losing my paid holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm just muted.
Oh, okay. All right. So in that case, let's get started because I'm going to cut it short today so I can play some board games with Amber and Mom. All right. So last time, you guys successfully retrieved the first piece of the simulacrum. And speaking of which, why don't you guys... Did I have you make an occult roll for it?
I don't remember. I know that I have some sort of
because when you
negative effect.
yeah, when you picked it up, you noticed like some like twinging in your left arm, and then also you did recognize that the Lorians, all of their illnesses and
Or on the left arm.
yeah, and they started like disappearing after you removed the arm.
Yeah. So the curse is on me now. Fine. Except I don't know that. I'm stupid.
Yeah, well,
Rheumatism. That's my rheumatism.
you probably will eventually. I mean, like in character you don't get it, out of character you probably understand what's going on.
Oh, perfectly.
So does that mean that if we put the whole statue together, he becomes the statue?
No.
No, I think somebody else needs to pick up the next piece. That's what it means.
Well, I mean, like when we get all the pieces together, then whatever that statue is, does it like possess him, or does he become the statue?
When we put it together, I think it's probably going to come alive and try to hurt us.
I could.
Oh wait, Amber is here. Okay, anyway, so you achieved that and you were able to catch the express, and you guys were treated by a lovely opera by Catalina. And after her performance, you guys went to your rooms and fell into a deep sleep. When you woke up, you were somewhere that you have not seen before. There were cats bounding around your feet. You hear the sound of a train whistle blowing in the distance, and all of the cats are running towards that direction. I found a pretty description. You are surrounded by little green cottages and neatly fenced farms. There are lots of pink buildings topped with old peaked red tilted tiled roofs, overhanging upper stories, and numberless chimney pots. You hear a sound of a man saying, "All aboard the Dreamland Express! Come to the Dreamland Express!"
We kind of had a bad experience with a train before. If cats like it, it can't be too bad. I'll amble over there.
All right. And as you walk up towards the platform, notice that you don't see any tracks on it. Instead, there's long green grass and strange round imprints that vanish into the mist on either side. To the left of the platform is a area roped off with a red rope, and on it is a sign that reads "Cats Only." Beyond this barrier, you see all of many female or feline forms. Lots of purring and a furry mess.
Of course it is.
There's all kinds of cats. Tabbies, white, black, Siamese, Bayesians, long hair. Those really, really cute ones that I like with the, what are those? The brown and the black noses. They kind of look like Nami, but they don't have the...
Calico?
Maybe. There's like the big fluffy ones.
Tigers?
Persian?
Yeah, Persians. That's it. That's him. Yeah, I like those cats. And you see a pure black mom and tons of little kittens surrounding her. And under your feet, a blue and red carpet embroidered with gold leads from the station entrance to the edge of the platform, and the writing is the Dreamland Express. Jack is sleeping right now. But I wanted him to be my prop. Hey, where's Nami? Nami! 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 Nami, do you want to come play a part? Fine, I don't need you yet. Not quite yet. All right. So, as you walk up to the platform, you see a bunch of other people on the platform next to you, but a figure dressed in blue and gold uniform, and you recognize this as the Orient, the in real world Orient Express uniform, clambers down and pops right in front of you. He has a white and bird beak mask concealing his face, like one of those plague masks, but white. He kind of looks like if you've ever played Persona 5, he kind of looks like the detective character's Persona form that I hate. Because I think it's ugly.
I've never played that.
The bad guy?
Yeah, the bad guy.
Akiba?
Yeah. 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 His not his bad form, but the one when he's pretending to be your friend with the white long mask and or it might be red, the red long mask and the kind of conductor uniformy looking thing.
Okay, wait, I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of Persona 4.
Oh, his long black hair is powdered and ribboned and set with a 3-cornered hat. He calls, partly in French, but also in English, "Mesdames et messieurs, the train is coming. Please prepare to board." And all around you, you see a colorful crowd of Dreamlanders, I don't know how you call them, Dreamlanders, waiting on the platform. They rise from their chairs, gather their luggage, and wait for the train to arrive. I'm doing like a lot of exposition right now, but once again, I'll say if you want to do anything, please just interrupt me.
I'm going to try to scratch one of the nearby cats behind the ear as it walks by.
Okay. Man, I okay. Make
I was trying to do something somewhere in between diplomacy and disbelief illusion.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's kind of diplomacy, right? Like if the cat will let you scratch his ear.
Yeah.
Kinda, but
Right.
would that be like fast talk or charm? Is there a charm?
Charm. Yeah, charm. I'm not very good at it, but
All right, maybe charm. The cat turns to look at you and hisses, and all of the faces like turn to like all of the dreamer faces turn to look at you with like eyes. And
what does it mean, you little creature?
Well,
I'll be nice to you.
and as you say that, do you say that out loud?
You hiss at me?
Yeah.
I'll be nice to you.
As you say that, the man in the blue and gold uniform, like, kind of pops in front of you and puts a hand on your shoulder. Now, dear dreamer, you seem new here, but I should warn you that these cats are precious. I would not insult them if I were you.
Are they? Would you say they are precious?
He laughs. Haha, you and I will get along greatly, young one.
Take one psychic damage.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try and play the cat's game and pretend that I'm not interested.
Okay.
And let the cats come to me.
All right. So, that doesn't happen. They're all waiting for the train like everyone else. And as you're waiting for the train, you hear a coming from the mist. On the other side, something huge shakes the earth like a bunch of elephants like stampeding through. The platform starts to like shake a little bit. And then you suddenly see streams of steam jet all over the station in all directions. And a giant monstrosity emerges from the mist. It's very hard to describe, but it's like an octopus, centipede, spider kind of thing. All jelly made of ropes and all kind of smashed together.
I will draw my pistol.
I know it's not. I know it's completely different, but I am imagining the cat bus from Totoro.
I was expecting a little bit more scary.
Yeah, I was like the centipede octopus spider thing made me think like a segmented.
Well, that's what it is, but in my mind, it's the cat bus from Totoro. Okay, they're very different. You draw you draw your pistol, and the man like gently lowers your hand, and he says, "No need to be scared. It will not harm you."
Yeah, right.
Are you sure?
Of course, this is my own creation, after all. It is designed to bring dreamers to the ends of abyss to dump their worldly desires. It is not something.
Is that the train we're supposed to get on?
Yes, the Dreamland Express.
don't think we have tickets for that.
Oh, don't worry, my friend.
You want us to ride on a cartoon train?
All right. If you do not want to ride, I will not force you. However, he produces 3 tickets, just kind of in midair, and hands them to you. Here are
dreams work, I guess.
Welcome aboard the Dreamland Express to the land of hope that lies beyond the city of gold. Here is your ticket.
All right. I'll look at it.
Here, hold on. I gotta clip it. Oh, right. I have a slide for it. Here. Boop. It's I couldn't find it. I tried really hard.
Somebody invented the bullet train.
I tried really hard to find a Dreamland Express picture, but there wasn't one, sadly. So this is my own picture. It's a Fuji train.
Like, there weren't any art that people had tried to, like... That's odd.
It's a bullet train to Fuji. Or like the Fuji area. Anyways, let me clip this ticket for you. It's a handout. Dreamland ticket. I'm gonna post it in Discord, and then I'll read it. Let's see. I'll post it in handouts. There you go. All right, and then I will also read it. Okay, so human dreamers, or once human dreamers, whose waking self is now dead, may travel the Dreamland Express for free. In order to journey on the Dreamland Express, you must board while asleep on the Orient Express. Once you have slept on the Orient Express, you may return to the Dreamland Express at any time from any bed in the waking world. So once you've joined there once, anytime you go to sleep, you can hop on the Dreamland Express.
Cool.
Once you have boarded the Dreamland Express, you return to the same express even if weeks, days, or months or years have passed. You may use your ticket to journey between the cities the train serves. Ulthar, I'm going to butcher these names, I apologize, Dilathleen, Zar, Afarat, Thalarian, Zura, Ira, Sonanil, and Seranian. If you stay on the train beyond Seranian, it is assumed you wish to discard your fears into the Gulf of Nodens. Beyond Seranian, there is no return. At journey's end, you will return to the waking world. After visiting the Gulf of Nodens, you cannot board the train again, even as a paying customer, as that will negate the sacrifice you made. This is a bargain made with the Nodens. It is non-negotiable. So Henry, sorry, he didn't introduce himself yet, did he?
Yeah, what's a Nodens?
I believe it's probably like the people living there.
Okay.
Okay, so I will, if you do wish to desire your fears, I will come to your department later and explain how to do that. For now, I have other guests to attend to. But before I go, let me introduce myself. In the waking world, by the way, if you guys want to, I don't know if you have Dream. Do you have Dream?
As a skill?
Yeah.
Or something?
if you don't have
I don't think it's on the list.
If you don't have Dream, you can make a custom. Can you make custom ones?
Yeah.
Sure.
Make a custom one. You'll start with 0 right now because you don't know what the heck is going on. But the more time you spend on here,
We will never get points for it, or
no, I'm gonna do like as you spend more time on the train, you'll get more knowledge of the dream world.
Okay.
Is how I kind of do it like Cthulhu Mythos.
Okay. Dream.
In the waking world, I was Henry Peters, a conductor on the Orient Express. I have created my Dreamland Express for all those who wish to ride the Orient Express. At the end of the journey in the Gulf of Nodens, you can unburden yourself of your fears. There is only one journey granted to each soul. That you must understand. If you are ready to ride, then welcome aboard! And he kind of like pops away.
Do we have to get on, or can we? I want to go play with the cat.
But the cats are getting on too, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a bunch of cats getting on.
Oh. Well, what about down there? And I point like down to the city.
Well, the train leaves at 6 and it will be back tomorrow. So if you do not wish to board right now, by all means, take your time.
Does the dreaming allow me to go down there, or is it only for the train? Will I wake up if I go there?
You don't know that. But I will tell you because I can't tell you. You have to make a logical assumption here. So he said that this is a... So the ticket says that you must board while asleep on the Orient Express.
Right. Okay. Okay. So the train leads to the train. Okay.
The first time.
I was excited for the city of cats. Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you, because I don't want you to miss out on it, that if you leave, you will not be able to participate until the next time you fall asleep on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want to like give away anything, but I also don't want you to like miss out because you just want to go play with cats, which is adorable, but okay. So as where is it? Let me finish it describing the train. Where is the train? Okay. So, actually that's pretty much it. The beast, so it's pretty much their tentacles writhe freely around its front and flanks. Behind the beast, its tentacles are entwined with a second beast that follows, and a third, and a fourth. An entire train of the beast emerge as the mist shreds around their massive forms.
Oh my.
Here's kind of the map and the layout of the train. This is the path the train takes on the left, and then this is the train itself.
Handouts.
In my
It's in her stream. She's sharing.
It's in general. It's in general. Oh, no, it's on her live. Never mind. Can't brain today.
it's all right.
It's Saturday.
Train of Dreams. Henry's Unusual Train of Dreams. That's a good name.
We're starting at the top at our.
Well, that's the first destination. I don't know if we've made it that far yet.
Oh, I thought we were already in.
You're in Althar right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, Henry, do you all get on?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. So, as you board, Henry escorts you to your compartment. The interior panels can, so you can, let me find the compartment. That's Henry on the right. My cute anime people. Boop, compartment. Okay. So, he sits you down and is going to discuss dreaming with you. But if you have any questions for him, please feel free to ask.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this as a not in character. Okay.
Out of character, does this look like our berths in the actual Orient Express?
Mm-hmm. Yep. These are pictures from the Orient Express, yeah.
Okay.
It's really pretty, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you get, there are two things. So you receive a dreaming power, which is, I guess, like a spell. So let me just read this for you, and then if you have questions, feel free to ask. So this power starts at a percentile equal to 1/5 of your power. So I guess maybe put this in spells or magic, if you have that.
Okay.
So what?
Is it this skill? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's a skill. Dreaming.
Ah,
So
okay.
So dreaming starts at 1/5 of our power.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me know when you guys all have that in.
Is it round up or down?
You can round up.
Mine doesn't round. Mine's flat. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't know if everyone else is.
I'm good.
Morales, did you get a dreaming skill that's 1/5 of your power?
There it is. Okay, I gotta do what now?
So I put mine under additional skills. I replaced one of the additional skills with a skill called theming. You have to be in edit mode to do that. And then the number of skill points you have in it is 1/5 of your power.
Okay. What is 1/5 of 50?
1/5 of what?
50?
Is 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel stupid for asking that.
Okay.
Okay.
It should have clicked, but I've never had to use I don't use fractions in my life ever.
Wow.
Kind of thinking it. I've never
Fine,
used.
So
Yeah,
Do
I've
you
never.
use
I do
metric
mental
system
math.
on it?
Yeah, mental math and metric system.
Okay, so what are your guys' so 10? What are your guys' dream skills levels?
13.
12.
Okay, so
Okay.
magic points must be spent to use the dreaming skill.
Okay.
If
Okay.
magic points spent equal or exceed the value, and the user's skill roll is a success, the object is created properly. So for example, a small statue would cost about 4 magic points to create. But like a golden statue would cost like 8. A dog is living, so it costs about 8. A tree would cost like 20.
I
So you can like just use your imagination to create stuff with this dreaming skill while you are in the dream.
Yes.
So it's lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming.
Okay.
Yes.
You succeed if you both have the magic points and you succeed on the dreaming skill.
Yes. And
As soon as he tells me this, I'm gonna try to create a camera
okay.
because I really want my camera.
Why are you rolling insanity?
I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. But I feel sane.
Aww.
I don't know why I didn't rename it though. But yes, I did not. And then I
Try
look
it
at
out.
him and be like, I didn't work.
Yeah, I renamed it and it still said additional skill. Dadgummit.
Yeah, I renamed it too. Maybe if I do a plus and just add it in there. Then it'll...
Hold on a second.
There we go. Works that way.
It's good. That's pretty low, to be honest.
It is.
But,
That's why I was trying to create something easy because I figured,
but yeah, it says 1/5 power. It's probably hard to make something. It takes lots of practice.
Alright, now
that's
we're.
why I was trying something small, like a small item. Just the more we roll, the more likely we're going to succeed.
All right, so
And then increase the skill.
I'll try
so
for a cigar. Now, is it going to take power whether we succeed or not?
so it says
Knowing that too.
magic points must be spent to use the dreaming skill. So yes.
Okay. Well,
So we both lost some magic points trying to do that.
I'm going to roll for real now.
Oh,
Instead of, yeah. Nope, still failed.
No,
so how many magic points did we lose for trying to create a
um, a camera I would say 2, a cigar 1. Cigar is really small.
Okay.
Okay, so 2.
Okay, and this probably won't be for a while, but a dreamer cannot normally create an object of more value than their dreaming skill percentile in one dream. So especially large or complex objects may require several dream sessions before enough magic points can be spent to form it. Power must be expended to make an object permanent and thus present in the investigator's next dream. Generally, 5 power must be expended per act of creation for minor objects, more for larger objects, and for the major very complex objects, power equal to the cost in magic points must have to be sacrificed, as determined by me. Dreaming may be used to restore hit points at the cost of 1d3 magic points for each hit point cured. Yeah, that seems about it. Okay. And then on to dream artifact creation. So he's now, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but he's going to explain to you that if you wish, so desire, to discard your fears into the gulf, it will have an effect on you in the waking world. So, for example, if you're scared of bugs and you discard the fear, in the waking world, you will no longer be scared of bugs. Now, this could be...
And that will be... It sounds like from the maybe you'll say this, maybe you'll get to this, but it sounds like on the ticket that it will remove all of our fears.
It will remove whatever fear you create. Now, so...
Is this a way to cure phobias?
Yes, actually, it is a way to cure...
Sounds like that.
It is a way to cure phobias, or if there's like a defect in your character that you don't like.
Nice.
Anything, really. So...
Could we use it to improve our skills?
It depends on what it is. But he explains to you that if you have any fears that you wish to discard forever, you create a dream artifact to represent it. And he provides you green velvet bags to hold the artifacts and gives one to each of you. Now, you have to use your dreaming skill to embody your fears, but if you fail, you can also physically make something with like art or craft, or in Amber's photography, or writing it down, anything. So you don't.
World to represent it?
No, like here.
So this is something in the physical. Oh.
So it's something
Okay.
like something about your character, or maybe your past, that your fears. So I can't
I
really.
get what he's saying. It just what you just said made me think like the way you said it made me think that if I had a photo in the field of something that.
No. Here, like you can make it here,
Okay.
and then put it in the bag, and then when you discard that, that'll be your thing. But you can also attempt a dreaming roll to make it.
Well, I don't have a camera at the moment, so I can't do anything that way.
Actually,
Or do we come in with like representative of our equipment?
let me. I feel like you would, but let me just double check. Oh, yeah, okay. When the dreamers arrive in the dreamlands, they can carry any weapons and belongings they were touching their person when they fell asleep. However, so would you fall asleep with your camera?
So important note, pajamas.
So don't go to bed naked is what you're saying.
Yes.
Also, I should have mentioned this. It transforms into the Dreamland equivalent. So a gun becomes a crossbow, or a sword. A torch becomes a lantern. So I didn't read that until you mentioned that. So
I don't know if I would have it this time, but if I know that going into the future, and I know that like I'm going to dream and deliberately
Yeah, but
go into
what would be the medieval equivalent? An easel and then a palette of paints?
maybe.
maybe yeah, something that records an image.
So you guys don't have to do it now, but if you want to think about it this week, or before you
Well, I don't think I want to do it yet. You said every time we dream, whenever we're away, like we can come back.
Yes.
And then when we actually have a phobia, we can use it to hear something.
Yes, or if you and so so he explains that the train will reach the Gulf in 3 days time, but this is dream time, so you have that much time to decide what you might want.
We have 3 nights essentially.
3.
When we're on the Orient Express, can we choose not to come here? Or are we going to be forced to come here?
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have it written into the story. When you come here?
I don't have anything at the moment that I want to, like, get rid of, but I may have a phobia that I get a couple weeks from now that I want to.
Yeah, so, actually...
And so I don't want to go to the end until, like, I don't want to waste...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you that. Don't worry about it. The time in the dream world and the time in the real world is very, very, very different. I forgot exactly what it said, but basically I can bend the time to my will in the dream world. So don't worry about that. However, I will say that so you'll have 3 nights. This is your first night. So I will say that before the last night, if you don't have anything, you're going to have to make something. If you want to, I will say that like Morales said, like I guess the best example would be maybe the father has some sort of like fear of something from when he was in the war. And if he discards that, then I will let you increase like a skill depending on what that fear was. We'll talk about that at that time. Or maybe like increase your...
I just really want to save it for when I have like an actual phobia to get rid of.
Yeah, that makes sense. But also phobias are something that are rolled on the insanity chart when you go insane. But yeah, I'm just warning you that if you don't... That's fine. I'm just warning you that if you don't have anything by the 3rd time you go to sleep. Well...
That's what I'm saying. It's like, can we not choose to not come on here and then, I don't know, whenever we're further along in the campaign, I can say, hey, I want to spend a night on the Dreamland.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. If you want to just like come here and like hang out and not like progress the story on here, that's totally fine.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
if you just want to like come hang out with the people on the train, you can do that anytime. But as a DM, I'm going to tell you that I have 3 set nights in the story.
Okay.
Like between like for the story part. But like if you go to sleep and you want to come here and make your artifact, or you want to hang out with some of the people on here that you meet, or you want to hang out with the cats, that's
Okay.
totally
So
able
the
to do
impression
that.
I was getting was that we were going to do 3 nights right now.
No.
I was like, I don't have
No. I have it split up over the whole campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it split up over the whole campaign. No. So yeah, so if you get to the last night and you don't have any phobias, you can I'll let you like do something to increase your skills, or maybe you like encountered something that scared you, or or in any case, he explains to you to
I
you.
just wanted to make sure I knew what was going on.
It's fine. You're totally fine. It's kind of hard to explain that without kind of telling you sort of my plan. But, yeah. No, so if...
Knowing that the nights will be spread out over the entire...
Yes.
Is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is like a side quest.
It is. It is.
A nightly side quest. I like it.
I get it.
I
I
do
think.
kind of like the idea of just popping in to work on my dreaming skill, you know?
Yeah, and you can totally
I
do
think
that.
Meyer has a new form of recreation. Not Meyer. Yeah.
Oh, right.
The father, Meryl.
So, Henry,
Yes.
we'll leave you with that and tell you that a great banquet will be served soon, but until then, you have the time to explore the train or work on your dreaming skills or whatever you might like. And as he pops out, Jack!
What pops out? I
It's
didn't
like
hear.
a cat pops out?
Oh.
Is that what you said? Calling for Jack. There's a cat.
Do you want to come here? As you walk out, a cute little black kitten pops into your compartment. He looks at you.
I look at him.
I have a cute little black kitten. He looks back at you. He walks a little bit towards you. He meows.
I put my knees on the floor and say, "Hi, kitty."
I turn and look at something very interesting away from the cat.
He walks up to Ronnie. And he walks up to Ronnie and he like puts his head to your hand.
Okay, we'll pet him.
He sees a string hanging off of your coat and he starts to play with it. Or your pajamas.
I laugh. Yeah, I do probably have pajamas on. I laugh and start tugging on the other
Lord.
end of the string.
I probably have an old-fashioned long night shirt and pointy hat.
He meows. Meow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Meow.
Confession? Well, of course.
Are you hungry, kitty? And I try to create some like cat kibble. Something
Okay.
With my dreaming skill.
Yeah. I'm trying to create my stole so I can hear confession.
That was really close.
I was so close.
That was really close. Aw.
You probably get the smell of some kibble. That's about it.
He looks at you and he's like, "Brrr."
Okay, I'll try again.
Are you guys making sure to knock off your you get back 1 magic point an hour, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing the kibble's only like 1 because I reduced it by 1
Yeah, it's not that much.
magic point. Okay. I'll try another time. Oh, no, I
Do you want to push?
Sorry. Sure. I don't know what'll happen to me. Maybe get a nosebleed or something. Oh,
It's the same number. Yeah, so instead a little like poof happens and like your head starts hurting really badly. Oh.
I think I did too much.
The cat puts a paw on your head.
Careful there. You might end up summoning a nightmare or something.
He seems what would like intuition be?
Or psychology or something, right? With feeding people?
Yeah, okay, psychology. Yeah, psychology.
Who do you want to roll this?
Here's your kitty. You know, the best part about this kitty is his name is Blackjack, which was your name originally when I picked you up from the Humane Society. Jack's the name.
Who did you want to have roll psychology? Sorry,
Any of you.
your Jack time.
It's okay. He's not being a very good prop. He's very frisky. Oh, nice. So you get the feeling that this cat, like, 100% understands you. Or a kitten. It's a kitten. That this kitten 100% understands you. Like, understands what you're saying. And not just, like, in the, you know, feeling sort of way, like he understands your language. And he meows at you. Meow. And as he does that, Henry comes barging into the room and stares at him. Blackjack! I told you multiple times to stay in the cat car. It is dangerous out here for you. Your mother is worried about you. Get back now.
Hey.
And he...
Cats can take care of themselves.
And Blackjack looks at Henry and goes, don't take that tone with me, young man. Sophie is worried about you.
Okay, we won't hurt him.
It's not about you. His mother is worried. He is very young. He shouldn't be wandering alone. Everyone is not so friendly as you.
I think I'll go explore.
Okay.
Well, but I escort him back. Does that sound okay, Blackjack? You can introduce me to your mother and your siblings.
Make a fast talk.
Hey, Vito, you want to take a walk? Let's go see what's out here.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
No.
I really like to meet your family.
Well, Henry doesn't want anything of it. Look, I appreciate your kindness, but the cats are very sacred on this train, and I cannot have anything bad happening to them.
Ronnie just kind of frowned.
If anything would happen to them, our friendship with Ulthar would be destroyed. These cats are allowed to take the pleasures of this train because of our friendship with Ulthar. However, if any damage would come to a cat while it's on this train, it would ruin everything that I have worked for. And no matter how sincere or honest you might be, I cannot take that chance. I hope you understand.
I just kind of pout.
And he picks Blackjack up, and Blackjack's like, meow, 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 and walks out of the room. Do you want to? Bye, Blackjack. Bye. I have Jack on my stream, which you guys can't see probably. Mm-hmm. Bye. Bye.
Nope. You're not sharing your picture. Although I can find your stream.
Yeah, your stream is still showing the compartment.
Yeah. Okay, bye, Blackjack. You don't want to be my prop. Why? You're a perfect prop for this scenario. All right, bye.
It's because you want him there. That's the problem. You act like you don't want it.
All right. So you guys want to explore the train. So here is the compartment. Where would you like to go?
I want to sneak down to the cat compartment.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Where are we? We're in number 7? Oh, we're in 5 or 6 then, I bet.
5 or 6. We'll say 5.
Bathhouse.
Let's go check out the bathhouse. That sounds interesting. Is it Turkish?
All right. So let me.
Or is it Swedish?
You said we're in 5? Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the castle for a bit.
Oh, okay. Actually, oh, you didn't get the fast talk. I was gonna say if you got the fast talk, he would give you more about that. Okay, so let's start with the bathhouse. Okay. So each of these trains is a different beast, right? So this beast bears aloft a communal bath of scented heated water and towels of utmost fluffiness. All Dreamlanders folk bathe nude, regardless of sex. So it's an onsen. The water constantly circulates. Like all the plumbing in the train, it drains down a spout hole or tentacle and directly into the bath beast. The bath water is replenished at each halt. For the prudish and sensitive, 2 curtained alcoves at the baggage van end of the bathhouse contains individual baths of ivory and marble with taps of gold and diamond in the shape of swans. There is a male and female bath, but the symbols painted on the wall to distinguish them are sufficiently cryptic to ensure the hapless dreamer stumbles into the wrong bathroom at least once. So which symbol would you like to go into?
You were giggling so hard I couldn't quite understand. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She was
So we
basically saying
can't.
that the symbols were so cryptic that you can't tell which one's male or female.
Oh,
So you have to guess.
Can I dream a quarter into my hand?
Yeah, do it.
You can try.
Yeah,
Really?
it's pretty hard.
Wow.
Nope. You can try again. I mean, you have...
Well, technically, I would have had a coin in my pocket.
Well, then
would that
you
have
would...
transferred over?
Well, then you would have one. But it looks like an old...
do you sleep with it?
Yeah, because I sleep with my clothes on.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, I've only got one suit. All right, then yeah, I'll pull a quarter out of my hand. You know, say 50-50.
Okay.
And I'll flip the coin, and heads we go to the one on the left. Tails will go to the one on the right.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta find a quarter.
You can roll a D2.
He wants an actual quarter.
Yeah, you make it right. Okay,
I get it.
Okay,
Yeah,
heads and tails.
You already said heads left, tails right.
Tails. So we go to the left.
All right, roll a luck for me.
Oh, well, that totally just ruins everything.
I'm sorry. I didn't decide beforehand. I should have decided beforehand. I was going to make you roll luck to begin with. I'm sorry. All right.
Oh, shit.
So you go to the left. Okay.
Wow.
So, you... Okay. All right. So you walk in and, you notice, well, there's nobody in here. So that's good. But when you walk in, you see on them all, there's a dazzling array of soaps, scents, perfumes, powders, as well as 3 taps labeled water, wine, and milk.
Huh. So we're either in the ladies' bathroom or this is a French train.
Do you guys want to take a bath?
Maybe later. I want to see what all's available first.
Yeah, we should probably check the other room too.
All right. So as you're walking out, a lady walks in and screams and says, "Get out of here, you vile men! Read the signs better, you dimwits!"
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. I thought you wanted company.
She slaps you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hold on. Do you want to dodge?
No, I'll take it.
Okay. All right.
Like I can't use charm or fast talk to kind of get out of it.
I mean, you can try.
Let's go with charm.
Damn. All right. She looks at you and she says, "All right." With the towel around, she wraps it, but she thinks you're kind of cute, so she says, "Look," and she brings you out to the front of the hall, and she points out the lady symbol and she points out the men's symbol for you. "You must be new here, so pay attention so it doesn't happen. You might not run into someone as nice as me. And believe me, there are some creatures on this train that might eat you. And that's not an expression." So she points out the symbols. The female one is red and the male one is blue. And
Yeah, I should have caught that one.
so you can make note of that.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
And be careful
appreciate
because they
it.
change they change the sides every morning.
Why?
Well, to keep the water fresh and to also give the men and ladies equal views of the outside.
Okay. Bit strange, but when in Rome. So is that a no on the company?
No. And she turns around and walks back. All right.
What's in the baggage compartment?
All right, let me get to Amber first. All right, so the Ulster cats lounge in this carriage, which is luxuriously appointed with all manner of feline furnishings. Are you a cat lover? Is Ron?
I have it in his thing, but he likes the occult, so I imagine he does like cats.
Okay. So, Henry puts down Blackjack, and he sees you, and
Oh, I was gonna try to sneak back there since he
Oh.
told me not to go. I didn't.
Oh, okay. Then why don't you do a stealth here for follow me?
Well,
Oh.
apparently I didn't succeed.
He sees you, but the cats seem to not mind you. So he looks around and he notices that they don't seem to mind. So he sighs and he says, "Fine. You can join them, but please be wary. If anything..."
Have fun with stuff.
The only reason that I was able to build my train and lay my track is because they agreed to allow. I agreed to allow cats to travel on here. So please treat them as you would any other human being.
Oh, sir. I'll treat them better.
All right. So you walk in, and it's basically like a cat cafe. There are cat beds, cat hammocks, like fountains of treats, and like water and milk, like chocolate fountain style-esque fountains of milk, cat towers, a giant climbing tree, strings hanging from the ceiling.
Wow, they really take care of you, don't they?
They have bells at the end of them.
Amazing.
Yes. And all the cats kind of surround you. Some of them seem very wary of you and hiss, but some of them meow. You see Sophie, which is or Blackjack, and he kind of taps you on the head, like asking you if your head is okay.
Oh, well, it's getting better. It's still a little sore. Maybe would you teach me some? Do you know how to do this, like, dreaming thing?
Meow?
To create something out of nothing?
Meow?
Wish there was some way that I could understand you better.
Could you
Language? Can I learn the cat language?
Meow?
Yeah, could you just dream that you can understand them?
Can I spend the evening or whatever, like, learning the cat language?
Sure. So Blackjack leads you over to his mom. And
If she can, would that transfer over into the real world?
I don't
I'm wondering that too.
I don't know. That's another thing I actually looked for, but I couldn't find anywhere. So that would be at my discretion. I'm going to feel like no, because the dreaming power doesn't transfer over to the dreaming world. And this is a very different world.
Right.
So, no, but it would be really funny if you, like, tried to talk to a cat in the real world and they were like...
My name is Jeffrey.
I'm pretty sure Ronnie would try, because he wouldn't know that it doesn't transfer.
Yeah, of course he wouldn't.
So...
Anyways, so Sophie, like, does a little curtsy to you and goes around to all her other kittens and goes, meow, 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 brr.
Brr, brr, brr. So I start mimicking her.
Okay. So I get back to Ron. Or I mean, the boys. So where'd you guys go?
I headed for the baggage compartment. See what's in here.
Baggage. Okay.
Going forward.
This compartment holds luggage, kitchen supplies, and trade goods.
Ooh, I am very interested to see what trade goods exist in the dream world. Fairy dust or something?
There are trunks. Oh, it's kind of sad. Trunks are full of lost hopes and broken hearts. There are trunks full of mothballed academic robes, faded wedding gowns, engagement rings, dusty heart-shaped boxes of white furred chocolates, withered arrangement of flowers, half-completed novels, unfinished poems, a warped cricket bat, a deflated football, a half-constructed model of a sailing ship in a bottle, a music box that plays discordantly, a violin with broken strings, an empty bassinet, and at the end...
Reminds me of home. I mean, I'm from New York, so there's a lot of that going around.
There's also non-perishable food stored here. There are sacks of flour and rice, fruit, and cages of live peacocks and maga birds.
Mina birds?
Maga.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's a dream bird. And at the... Hold on. Where is it? Yeah. At the end, like, kind of hidden in the corner, you see a giant trunk. And on it is painted a name, Karakov. Karakov. The trunk is padlocked and roped.
Knock on it. Hollow. Full.
Nothing happens.
What it doesn't make any noise at all?
You hear like a...
Is it a solid sound or a hollow sound? That's what I'm trying to determine.
It sounds like a scratching.
Oh, there's scratching in there. Okay, I pull my hand back quickly.
Yeah, that seems a bit menacing.
That's where they keep the bad kitty.
That's awful. Alright. So, as you guys are doing that, you hear a bell toll. And all throughout the announcement, dinner is served! Dinner is served, ladies and gentlemen. So the first banquet is about to begin.
I'll head that way.
If you would like to attend.
Because there's no calories in dream food, right?
I asked the cats if they're going. You go to dinner. Stay here. I like point to the door and nod or shake my head.
Meow. And as you say that, so in, actually, I'd like you guys to think, what would you like at this very moment in your characters? If there is something you would like.
Sorry, what we would like?
If there's something you'd want. Any time you were exploring, was there any time like you wanted a drink or like a snack or anything like that?
Pizza and
Sure, I'd
whiskey.
be pretty jealous of the cat's milk.
Okay, so after you guys, or sometime while you were in the baggage car, a servant appeared next to Vito with a pizza and whiskey and handed it to you.
Oh.
And Ronnie,
I want some Oreos to dip. Well, Oreos probably won't. I want some chocolate chip cookies to dip in the milk.
and as you do that, you get another servant appears next to you and hands you a bowl full of chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Before the servant walks off, I'm gonna tip him $1. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, we do not. Oh, wait, it's probably like, oh, we do not take money in the dream world.
So, what do you do for tips? I ain't sharing the bed with you, you know. I'll give you $1, you know, for the sizes.
Oh, it is okay. We do not take tips. Your gratefulness is all we require. Nami?
Oh, well, I'm very grateful.
Nami?
You want a slice?
A slice?
Yeah, you want a slice of the pizza, of the pie? You want some?
I have never been asked that before. If you excuse me, I must attend to Henry's other passengers. And poof, disappears. Nami, you want to play the role of Sophie? Alright. So, the cats do not go to the banquet, but you see, like, dozens of servants appear to them and lay out what's appealing to cats, like meat and fish, like yummy looking fish. Tuna, yes, tuna. Just like lay out a banquet of tuna and fish and chicken and meat.
A sushi
How
bar.
about
All sorts of cat-loved foods, and they instantly all run towards the food and start to dig in. Sophie gives you a little curtsy away and follows her little kittens to the banquet.
I'll bow back to her.
And roll a luck for me.
Who?
Aw.
Ronnie. Okay.
Boo.
My luck isn't great, so
Boo. All right.
you wanted me to succeed, didn't you?
Kind of, yeah. So you don't hear all of it, but at the very, very, very end, you feel like you hear the word thank.
Aw.
bake or
Think.
thank with the T?
Thank.
Thanks, the tea.
Huh.
Okay. So, as you walk into the dining car, if you walk to the dining car, this is also from the Orient Express. I'm going to pop here for a little bit to let you guys check out the dining car. It's really pretty.
That's fancy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So, when you arrive, you noticed the other guests. I gotta go back here. The other guests, traveling with you. You recognize Henry. He's on the right, and you see an older lady. Hold on, let me get to their descriptions. I like their descriptions because they're really well written. So this lady is a much older lady in an Elizabethan dress that has a starched ruff and a wide skirt of dark rich. Her eyes are dark and shadowed, and she clutches a small heart-shaped valise. Henry walks, as he's sitting you, kind of points out these people to you. That is Madame Bruja. She has been traveling on the train for quite some time, and I believe that she has passed in the real world. Now, if you are lucky, when you die, instead of going to the next world, you can come here and live your life in the dream world. This tragic young lady has done such that, but she seems quite content with her travel aboard the express.
Oh, but why wouldn't you want to go on to your eternal reward?
Are you telling me that she's a ghost?
No, not
Have
quite.
you met one in real life?
No, not quite a ghost. Not quite a ghost. I would say more her dream self.
Or like a spirit, maybe?
That is
Isn't
not
how that's any different than a gift?
very different. No. And then he points out
soul.
these two to you, which look a lot more tough. So my imagination of anime characters, which by the way, finding older anime character pictures is very hard. So everybody's young, except for I was able to find that old lady. So the one on the left is Mac Mackenzie. He is, of course, still alive. And here's a retired soldier who fought in the Boer War. That's for you, historian. Boer War. In the waking world, he is also traveling on the Orient Express back to London. And the one on the right is Monsieur Karakov, which you guys recognize that name from the luggage and the baggage. Baggage. Monsieur Karakov is very secretive, but he is quite well known in the waking world. He is an arms dealer in the waking world. Now, you will have to talk to him yourself to get his story, but it is quite an interesting one. At that. Mac and Karakov do not get along quite well, so I would watch your tongue when talking about one about the other. However, please enjoy and get to know your fellow passengers. And as he turns around, you see Blackjack again, who is sleeping in the other room. And Henry gets very angry. He lectures. The kitten tries to enter the banquet, and Henry surprisingly goes like this. Meow, 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 meow.
I just spent the last couple of hours trying to learn how to do that.
And for a moment, Blackjack looks really sad and then scampers back away. Okay. So the meal for tonight, a waiter appears before you guys, and says, the meal for tonight, it will be a cream of turtle soup, followed by a grilled elephant pad stuffed with truffles and sweetbreads. After that, we have spit roasted pheasant, quail, and partridge, boar's head a la mode, fruits, nuts, and spices, and a sauces prepared by the subtlest cooks. Our drinks include the pearls from wave-washed metal dissolved in the vinegar of Thros, the wines Sarab, and the Zug Moon Tree wine. However, the Zug True Moon Tree wine is some of the best I've ever tasted. However, it is also some of the strongest I have ever tasted. And we'll be back in a moment to get your drink orders, but please enjoy. And in front of you, a delicious smelling turtle soup appears.
Right, well, let's just dig in then, shall we?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So while you're having a great old time, would you like to talk to any of these people, or just keep?
Oh yes.
Talk to the old lady.
The old lady.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I was told your name is Madame.
I'll pull it back up.
Madame Rouja.
Yes.
She looks at you and with like a
Sorry, go ahead.
a glare.
You are lovely, Susie. My name is Bonnie Smith, and I was wondering if I could spend some time with you and have some conversation.
Amber, I don't know why, but you're really quiet. Is it just me?
Hold on, I can.
I have you at 200%.
Hold on. Okay, it's getting better.
Oh, that's
Yes.
better. That's much better.
Okay. I didn't want to blow out anybody's eardrums, so I turned my voice stuff down.
She looks at you and
It's
she
good
says,
to know I was quiet. Thank you.
Can you repeat what you said? Because I heard
Yes.
most of it, but
I said that she is looking lovely this evening, and my name is Ronald Smith, and I was just curious if perhaps would like some company for the evening.
what is your purpose? Why do you approach me?
I simply wish to listen to your story if you want to talk.
Do you have charm or fast talk?
I'm better at fast talk. I am just not succeeding at anything tonight.
You men only wish to possess women. I will have none of that. I do appreciate your concern, but I will feed myself, considering there are only men at this table.
Well, I could come join you. You don't have to come to all of us. Also, my sister beat that sort of stuff out of me, so I'm really not interested. I really am just interested in hearing your story.
She laughs at that.
I'm gonna step into. We are all here, but some humble gentlemen, and we're really just looking to make friends. Hear some
I know
stories.
your type. Your type is the kind. No. I will have none of you.
I'm wishing really, really hard that I was wearing my clerical clothing.
Oh yeah. In fact, the gentleman next to me, he's actually a preacher of the Catholic persuasion.
Ha!
Hey! You did.
What did you dream?
I'm wearing my priestly outfit now.
Oh, very nice! Yay! Although I would say a priest outfit would be probably a little more since it's a whole outfit. So maybe
Yeah, that's probably used a lot.
So maybe like 5
Okay.
points. It's been. I'd imagine that a few of your magic points have come back because it's been a few hours.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm using fast talk on her.
Go ahead.
Ah.
Hey, there we go.
Fine, sit down, but on one condition.
Of course.
You must share in some of this wine with me. And she pulls out the Zoom Moon wine, and she pours you a glass.
Is there a way you could post that menu into handouts?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it because I keep having to go back and forth between the menu and the characters. So, kind of... Here it is. All right. Actually, I already took a picture of it. Menu. Boop. Posted. Okay. So this is Zug Moon Tree wine. She puts it in front of you and like looks at you like daring you.
I'm gonna look her straight in the eyes and down it.
Awesome.
Make a con roll.
Drink her into the table. Come on.
Let's see, where's my con?
Oh! She applauds you. My dear sir, you did not pass out in one go. Maybe you are built for better stuff than that. Come join me.
I'm getting shades of Raiders of the Lost Ark when we first meet Marion. Having a drinking contest.
All right. I guess we all join her at her table.
I don't know if we're all invited. I think just you are.
Yeah.
You mind if my companions join us?
Well, that depends. Do they wish to drink?
No. I really can't hold my liquor albino, like it just doesn't go with the thing.
Actually, I would like to try the Dew of Herman. That's a biblical reference. I think I'll have some of that.
Oh, very nice.
How about
it pops
how
up
about
in
I
front of
drink
you.
Yeah, how about I drink the invitation?
No. It's all right. Although, come sit down, though I don't approve of so many men at my table.
Gentlemen, actually.
That's what all men say. However, I've not met a single gentleman.
You don't know very many priests, then?
Priests, godly
We
men,
have a vow of peace,
all of them pretend to be lofty and good, but they all have hearts of evil underneath. Every man does. No matter how much you pretend to be worldly, every man only wishes to possess women.
Now, madam, not once did I ever suggest that I was a good man or that I had evil intentions. I absolutely do. It just so happens that at this specific moment in time, I don't have those.
She laughs.
I'll launch into a speech about how the devil is male, and it's only the men that are of their father the devil that do such things. The truly humble and worthy men control their urges.
Well, I do not know about that. I do not believe in such in that, but you can believe what you will. I myself have lived a long, tragic life. And it was due to a man. It was due to a man that it destroyed my life.
See, now we're getting somewhere. I feel like there's some bias in this judgment. Not that you're wrong. I just feel like it's bias.
Come, let's hear the lady's story.
All right, fine.
So you think a man that chases me across dreams and is still haunting me after death should make me feel that men are just?
Well, you definitely love me.
I don't think there's any, I don't know. You need to take the person as they are, not simply distinguish between a man and a woman.
Some ladies would probably enjoy a man who would follow them to the afterlife.
Excuse me? I had good opinions of you because you were able to hold your liquor, but I say you watch your tongue, sir. I will not let him have it. And when she says that, it seems like she's not really talking to you, but more to herself. In the last part, and when she says that, she like clutches the little heart-shaped valice closer to her.
that you've got there? That's very interesting.
Tis none of your concern.
It's very pretty.
I said it is none of your concern.
Well, of course not. Just trying to be friendly, and a lovely young thing such as yourself, I would give you a little compliment.
Yes, and you are probably working for him now. Get away from my table now. I will
No, wait a minute.
not lose
I
this.
work for the Lord.
You tell your lord that he will never possess this. Not in a million lifetimes. I will die 100 deaths before he has this. Now get out of my sight.
Well, good for you.
No.
And she stands
Now, wait
up
a
and she
minute.
says,
Wait.
Henry!
I'm gonna kind of like step to kind of calm her down. Now, wait a minute. Maybe we could help you.
Help.
Yes, help. This obsessor of yours, is he still alive?
Do you mean is he alive in the waking world?
Yeah.
I do not know. However, I have seen him here quite often.
So there's a possibility that this individual is still alive. Say it were, I don't know, unfortunate circumstances, and he wasn't able to come back.
My dear, even if you die in the waking world, there is still a possibility that you can come back. And I can assure you that man, even if he were to die in the real world, would never stop hunting for my treasure.
Who is this scallywag who's bothering a lady such as yourself?
I will say no more to you.
I bow my head, begin singing a few Hail Marys.
Yeah. Let's just say I've lived a colorful life. Dealing with people like this, sort of what I've been doing for a bit. Like I'm saying, maybe we can help each other out. I'm not saying I'm going to do it for free. Not even going to say I'm going to do it. But I'd be willing to hear you out. Just tell me a story. I think that's fast talk, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll for it. Ah.
Dang.
Here, have a seat. Have a seat. And tell me your story. Matter of fact, I might even find myself so inspired as to do this person non grata.
Hold on, I trying to figure out if
Henry, my good man, where are you?
yes, and he pops up next to you.
Can you not protect your guests? This young lady is terrified of some scoundrel and cad that is after her.
Ah, yes. He chases her through time and space, but
Well, protect her, sir.
she is on her own journey, and I cannot throw her fears and her hate myself. She must do it herself.
Ah, I begin to see.
Would you happen to know whether or not this individual is in the living world?
The sorcerer? Or, I mean, sorry, the God damn it.
Her stalker.
I do not know. He is clouded in shadow. So
Well,
everybody,
let me,
the lady, pours out some more wine for you. And since it's almost time for me to go, we're gonna end with a story.
Okay, good.
Sit back and relax and let me tell you a story. Ronnie, are you gonna, there's some, I feel like there was some non-wine on that list.
Yeah. What's that list again?
Yeah, I was hoping to see that again.
Pearls. Pearls from wave-washed metal dissolved in vinegar of thras. That sounds like a non.
Yeah.
Great.
Sure.
And what was the next one?
Huh?
What was the next one?
Wines of Sereb Implan, the Carathian Hills, Mount Aran, and Zug Moon Tree Wine, which is the one that Vito drank.
The one from Mount Aran, please. Which one is that?
Mount Aran?
Yes.
whichever one is just Sprite, but they gave it a fancy name.
The Mount Aran
even a
is
priest can have.
the Mount Aran is a white wine. The Carthian Hills is red wine. The Sereb and Implan are champagne.
I'll have the white.
Okay. I'll bring you around that. And then it doesn't have any information on the pearls though. Sadly.
I'll do the pearls.
Maybe it's like milk.
Whatever it ends up being.
Maybe it's like a creamy milk. Let me get a creamy milk. Okay. So, she sits back. Once upon a time, long, long ago, a grisly little myth told in the town is that of the sorcerer and the crone. The sorcerer married late and foolishly. As a reward for his folly, he one day surprised his young wife with her lover. Enraged, he summoned the dark powers and tore the unhappy pair to pieces. He ripped the hearts from their bodies and burned them to ash, vowing that they would have no rest, even in death. Their broken bodies were tossed to the dogs. He reckoned with the dead girl's mother, a crone of horrid malevolence, who prayed daily before the church for vengeance. Her cries were heard, although it is doubtful if the answer to the prayers was truly divine. It is whispered the church was built on an older and grimmer foundation raised by the ancient Romans in worship of the pagan gods. One day she stood before the church holding aloft a glowing ruby the size of a clenched fist, and of peculiar shape, as it were fashioned of two lovers' hearts entwined. The sorcerer, seeing this stone, was consumed with desire for it. He ordered his men to seize it, but the crone hid it in her breast. He had her searched, but the stone was gone, and even under torture she would never reveal its hiding place. She was condemned for witchcraft and burned in the square before the church. As she was engulfed in flames, the sorcerer yet demanded the stone from her. Consumed by fire, she at last unlocked her lips. "Hate is stronger than love," she screeched. "And death is stronger than life. Only in your dreams will you find it," she taunted the sorcerer. With that, she died. The sorcerer went mad with lust for the lost stone. In his last days, raving, he locked himself in the tower. Believing he had found the answer to her taunt, he buried himself alive in his own crypt. Some say the pair know no rest, but are seen even now, on dark nights, chasing each other amidst the storm clouds. The crone yet holds her glowing plies aloft and shrieks with delight at the sorcerer's vain pursuit. Hate is stronger than love, she cries, and death is stronger than life. Surely no merciful providence would allow such horrors to exist. And that is the end of my tale. Now, if you will excuse me, it is getting quite late and I must retire. Although I bid you, gentlemen, she glares at the father, a good night.
I'm gonna stand up as she stands up to kind of scare off.
I'll rise.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Madam, consider me thoroughly inspired.
Well, I'm glad you liked my story, young man. Now.
Oh, yes, indeed. I would very much like to know more about this sorcerer, maybe some other time.
Well, that is a story for a different night, is it not?
Yes, ma'am, I do believe so. It was a pleasure.
Good evening. And she walks away. All right. So as your dinner warms adds up, you hear a sound for the next station. The whistle being blown, and the next station coming up. And that is where we will end it for today.
Okay, very cool.
Cool. So
Sounds
we're gonna
good.
go kill a wizard.
I don't think we're gonna do anything. I think we're just gonna listen to her story.
I think we're going to wake up. Well, we came into a station. I bet we're about to wake up.
At some point, we're gonna kill. I'm gonna kill a wizard.
Sure, in your dreams, huh?
Literally.
Yeah. How would you kill? So first, I'm gonna kill him in real life, and then I gotta kill him in the dream. Real life, I've got that. I've got that job skill. How do I kill a dream? I might think about that one.
Time to make another camera. Next time I'm falling asleep with my camera in my hand.
That's fine. You guys aren't aren't awake yet.
Oh, okay.
We're just at the next station.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, happy birthday. I hope
Thank
it's a good one.
you.
Yep, that birthday.
Well, it was yesterday technically, but I guess today for you guys.
Yes. Yeah, time zone stuff.
I know, it's so funny because everyone is like, happy birthday today. I'm like, well, it was actually yesterday. But I had work yesterday and I also had my Japanese class. So today is my lazy go buy a cake day.
At least you have
Did you
one.
get a cute cake?
Not yet. I'm going to get it today.
Okay.
I went and got hot pot with a friend last night. So, and then my stomach.
Fun. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyways, I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
All right, see ya.
Toodles.